Hi Scouts, my name's Dave. I'm a Cub Master and Den Leader in the Denver Area Council, and I'm here to talk to you about duty to God and me in the Webelos Arrow of Light requirements. Will you please join me in the Scout Law? A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave.
He is reverent toward God. He is faithful in his religious duties and respects the convictions of others in matters of custom and religion. Duty to God has been one of Scouting's cornerstones since its beginnings. Scouting's founder, Lord Baden-Powell, said, "There is no religious side to the movement. The whole of it is based on religion, that is, on the realization and service of God."
What is, in your understanding, spirituality?
I would say spirituality is a personal way of expressing yourself otherworldly, such as your personal connection with higher powers, God.
So what would you say is Scout spirit?
Scout spirit is a Scout demonstrating the Scout oath and law, and in many different ways doing good deeds, being reverent, being kind, friendly, giving a helping hand.
This is the LDS service. Across the street to my left is the Protestant service, and in the back is the Catholic service. And if you go up the street, you would find the Jewish service.
Encourage each of you to find a balance, to find meaning and commitment. And spirituality works for you this evening. Balance between praying out loud and praying silently. Balance between praying the words on the page and praying the words of your hearts.
Praise the Lord, O my soul. I will praise the Lord all my life. I will sing praise to my God while I live.
Blessed is he whose help is the God of Jacob.
As the Savior turned to her and said, "Go get her something to eat, she's hungry."
There's sunshine in the soul.
So the thumb represents those who are closest to you. And that leaves one little finger.
One of the great things about Scouting is that it lets you meet with and learn from people of different religious backgrounds. At summer camp or a National Scout Jamboree, you may encounter Scouts from all sorts of faith groups and even get the chance to participate in worship services with them. The first thing you may notice is how differently they do things, but look for similarities, like reverence towards God and a commitment to serving people in need.
Now let's hear a little bit more about a Scout's duty to God.
Hi, my name is Father Lawton Lang. I am the Scout Chaplain for the Diocese of Venice in Florida, and I'm here to talk to you about a duty to God and an adventure for reverence. The question is, what is your duty to God? Our duty to God is to love and respect Him, and we call that reverence. And why do we love and respect Him? Because He is our creator. He created you, He created me, He created this world, nature, these trees, everything. He created out of love, and therefore we respond with love and respect to God. plan, support, or actively participate in a service of worship or reflection to show reverence during the service. Meaning, you can come up with something on your own, or you can actively participate in it. Meaning, you can go to your own house of worship on Sunday or Saturday and pray, and then follow. That's just step A. It could be that simple. However, if you want to do something on your own, to start something and not go to your own, if you want to Google something, any kids know how to Google. And what you can do is you can get a PDF of a basic interfaith worship service. And all you have to do is find one, talk to your parents about it, get some volunteers, have some people pick some stuff, and pray. It's that simple, kids. Or you can just go to church on Sunday. To list one thing that will bring us closer to God and to practice it for 1 month, to write it down, to do it each day to remind you. There are many things we can do to practice reverence with our duty to God. If your faith includes the 10 Commandments, following the 10 Commandments is a good one, but that's kind of vague though. So we can talk just a minute about within the commandments, what you can do. One, you can go to your house of worship on Sunday or Saturday, whatever your faith preference is. So you can go with your family to worship, duty to God. You can maybe do some sort of private prayer every day. Maybe the Our Father, if your faith includes the Our Father. You can listen to your parents and follow their instructions. That would be honoring your father and mother. And that's also connected to duty to God. Or even, you could clean up your room without being asked. I know when I was a kid, I had a messy room. My parents were always on me about that. So you can always clean your room without being asked. But the point is, there's many things we can do to worship God. Because each person, the goal is each person to have an individual relationship with Jesus, within a community, within your own faith preference. So, encourage you kids, be creative, and come up with something that you can do, and yet enjoy and learn about Jesus, and God, or whatever faith preference you have.
After you've completed the Duty to God and Me requirement, there are 2 awesome opportunities to go further and deeper in learning about a Scout's duty to God. You can go and look at the Messenger of Peace program and also the Religious Emblem Award. Here's some information about those.
I'm a messenger of peace because I have a vision of creating a better world. In my country there was civil wars for very long years, and now finally we've got peace, and we need to work all together in order to ensure the sustainability of that peace. But for me, I believe in something. I believe that I can be part of that solution. I can contribute on my community because it's coming from my responsibilities. That's why I'm a messenger of peace.
Why I am messenger of peace? Because I believe that we can got a peaceful world with a simple action, but we can make it with our biggest love, like that. And you know what? I love shopping, and I make my hobby that useful for another people, especially for children, because I really love children. And what can I do that? I always invite my friend, my close friend, for some meeting, informal meeting actually, to discuss about, okay, what we can do right now. Okay, we love shopping right now. In my case, I love shopping. So I, with my friend, asking them to collect them, to collect the clothes, to distribute it to another unfortunate children.
I was raised in a very poor family, so I suffered a lot from many things, even from very simple things. Sometimes you can't have food for days. So even very simple things in school, in our life, I couldn't have it in my life. So now I live a very good life. I worked hard, I did my best. But when I walk on the street, sometimes I see people who still suffer from what I have experienced. This makes me sad. So I'll do my best to help them and provide any help that I can do. That's my reason, my passion to be a messenger of peace.
I'm a messenger of peace because I think that I can make this world better. And I think this is a great opportunity to be a part of very big movement, and with this movement we can change everything around us. And I think that I can really help someone near me, around me, and to be together with everybody, with the great people, and change something. That's why I'm a messenger of peace.
I'm a messenger of peace because it will finally expand what Scouting has done for me the past 20 years. And it's a good chance to teach other Scouts, from now on, exactly what we can do to help our communities and the world back home. It's a fantastic tool to teach them and to show them exactly how to do a project, how to follow it out. It's something that I could have used when I was going through Scouts, and now it's something that I can finally give back to them. That's why I'm a messenger of peace.
My name is Katie Hancock, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about Messengers of Peace and World Scouting and my experience in both of those. So a little bit of background about me. I started in Scouting in the venturing program when I was 13. I've had the fortunate experience to see what Scouting looks like all over the world through jamborees, through programs like Messengers of Peace, and just living the Scouting experience. Messengers of Peace is a program that is within the BSA, but also is through Scouting all over the world that enables and empowers youth to make change in their local and global community. It's really cool because you're able to share your experience and how you've made changes with other Scouts around the world. I actually earned the Messenger of Peace Hero Award, and I earned this through a project that I completed in May of 2015. Back then, there was a big flood in San Marcos, Texas, that my crew was able to go down and help out with some donations that we were given from our local community in Lubbock, Texas. We were able to be there with the Red Cross and the Austin Disaster Relief Foundation, and we were able to help them sort and organize some donations, and then we were actually able to go door to door and help those who are affected and ask, I'm a Scout, I'm a messenger of peace, I'm here to help, and what can I do for you? After that, I was recognized as a Messenger of Peace hero. I had the fortunate opportunity to go to Saudi Arabia with some other Scouts who were being recognized and share my experience, my story, and what difference it had made. It was really cool for me, and it was really cool for others to be able to understand what impact was being made around the world and how we're part of something bigger. Since then, I've had a couple of opportunities to go to the United Nations and World Jamborees and share my experiences with Scouts around the world and empower them and hopefully inspire them to make change around their community. Being a messenger of peace is important for future generations of Scouting. and also so that you can be recognized for your efforts in creating a culture of peace in Scouting and around the world. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope that you feel inspired and empowered to make a difference in your local and global community.
God program is introduced in the Duty to God adventure in each rank. Some Scouts go further and give special service. This faithfulness and service can qualify them for a religious emblem in the Duty to God program. Various religious groups developed and administer the Religious Emblems program. The Boy Scouts of America has approved of these programs and allows the emblems to be worn on the official uniform. Now you may be wondering,
do Scouts have to earn the religious emblem for their faith?
That's a great question. The answer is no. Not every youth is a member of an organized faith group, and not all faith groups offer religious emblems. Earning one is not a requirement, but because a Scout is reverent, we encourage members to grow stronger in their faith. I can tell you're interested because now you're thinking,
does the youth have to belong to a religious institution to earn that institution's award?
Wow, that's another great question. It depends on the religion. Simply check the eligibility requirements for a specific religious program. And it's the same for adults. Depending on the religious institution, the Adult Religious Recognition Award may either be earned or presented by nomination. Most of the religious emblems for Cub Scouts consist of a bar pin and pendant. The religious emblem square knot may be worn on the uniform by youth who have completed the requirements for the Religious Emblem Awards. The silver knot on purple may be worn by youth or by an adult member. The purple on silver may be worn by adult members presented with this recognition. More information can be found at this website or in the Duty to God brochure.
Is reverent and follows their duty to God. They have the opportunity to make a world a better place. Lord Baden-Powell said that if we learn more about each other, if we all followed the Scout oath and law, if we all followed our reverence towards each other, towards our beliefs, and our duty to God and country, that the world would be a safer, peaceful place. It is my hope that each and every one of you learns, grows, and explore what these two things mean to be a Scout as reverent and your duty to God. May the great Scoutmaster of all Scouts be with us until we meet again. Good night, Scouts.